Welcome to the Union County Board of Chosen Freeholders meeting of Thursday, October 10th, 2019. Mr. Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Freeholder Estrada. Freeholder Garrettson.
Present.
Freeholder Granados. Freeholder Hudak.
Present.
Freeholder Palmieri Muedad.
Here.
Freeholder Staten.
Here.
Freeholder Williams.
Here.
Vice Chairman Mirabella.
Present.
Chair Kowalski.
Here.
Chair, you have 7 freeholders present.
Thank you. Would you please lead us in the prayer and salute to the flag?
Humbly we ask God, the giver of peace and the lover of charity, to give the entire family of nations true agreement with his will, and to grant the light of his spirit on all who work for justice and peace. Amen. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Clerk, would you please read the Statement of Compliance with the Open Public Meetings Act?
I would.
The chair wishes to announce that pursuant to the requirements of New Jersey statutes annotated, Title 10, Chapter 4, Section 10 of the Open Public Meetings Act, adequate notice of this meeting of the Board of Chosen Freeholders of the County of Union has been given by mailing the annual meeting schedule for the year 2019, along with periodic changes necessitated by circumstances, to the newspapers circulating within the County of Union who are designated to receive such notice, and by posting the annual meeting schedule for the year 2019 in the Administration Building, and further by filing the annual meeting schedule for the year 2019 with the Office of the County Clerk.
Thank you. Clerk, would you please note that Freeholder Estrada has joined us?
Duly noted.
And now I'll ask Vice Chairman Mirabella to join me for a presentation. It's not often that we have two such distinguished members of our criminal justice team with us, and unfortunately for us, it's to wish you well and say goodbye. Both of you, more than 28 years, 27, 28 years, and Vince, you started as a freeholder aide, so.
30 years ago.
But I'll just say for John, since it's, let me just mention some of your accomplishments. Served as a legal supervisor of the Special Prosecutions Unit for the Prosecutor's Office from 2014 to 2018, oversaw investigations and prosecutions of police misconduct, arson, public corruption, election law violations, financial crimes, elder abuse, cybercrime, complex Open Public Records Act inquiries, and open public meetings violations. In 2018, who's named investigation supervisor, assuming the role of counsel to the prosecutor and on policy and procedure earlier this year. He's worked with the Special Victims Unit for many years, handling more than 1,000 cases and nearly 75 jury trials over the course of his career. And even in retirement, he'll continue his service to the county through his work with the Friends of the Child Advocacy Center of Union County. I remember when you came to us asking that we establish the Child Advocacy Center, and we're very proud of the work that you've done with it, and we want to present you with, oh, you have it right there. with this resolution. And I'd like to say a few words.
I do just want to thank the board. The Child Advocacy Center was a labor of love for my entire life. It was my vocation, my passion. We came to this board in 2009, and we needed a big price tag. We needed over $3 million. That money was supplied. We purchased the property, and the center has been up and running wonderfully since 2012. We service hundreds and hundreds of families every year, and we do that because this board has chosen to stand with victims of sexual abuse. So I thank the board for all its support of both the Child Advocacy Center and later the Family Justice Center. Without Frank Guzzo and without the support of this entire board, especially Freeholder Estrada, Freeholder Kowalski, and Freeholder Marabella, every time we came, and every freeholder has always given us a very open reception for whatever the needs are of victims and survivors of sexual abuse. So we thank the board for all its help, and I thank the prosecutor's office for allowing me to do what I love. And it's been a labor of love for 28 years. So thank you.
Vice Chairman, if you'd like to talk about our Chief of Detectives.
Yes, thank you, Madam Chair. See, we have several pages for you, Chief, but I'm not going to go into all that detail. But I do really appreciate our friendship over many years, over 20 years, and the work that you've done tirelessly on behalf of the residents of Union County. I sit back in awe of the prosecutor's office and what you two gentlemen have contributed, particularly you, Chief, over more of those years, working together so closely. And I thought it was funny that you did start as a freeholder aide, went to the sheriff's department for a little while, and settled in the prosecutor's office. And I couldn't be more proud of our relationship, the work that you've been able to do in Union County. And I just wish you well. I said I had a chance to see you in the hallway for 2 seconds, and I said it's nice when you get a chance to retire, when both of you are young enough and healthy enough to enjoy it. And I only wish you the best. Congratulations, Chief. Thank you for everything.
I wasn't expecting to say anything, so I'm not going to be as eloquent as John Esmeraldo, but I have to say it is mind-numbing that 30 years ago I started off as an intern for the Freeholders, and here I am with the Freeholders as I retire. It's very bittersweet for me. I love working for this county. I loved it. It's also ironic that I see Ron Zuber here, who I met my first year as a sheriff's officer when we were doing community service together at the cable company he worked at, packing Halloween bags with the late, great Sheriff Ralph Rolick and the late Frank Bartone, two of my mentors, biggest mentors in my life. I never left this county. I love it here. And as I said in my email to the freeholders and the county manager, the only thing that's missing for me is to have Marie Oakey singing God Bless America as I walk out the door. I know you can arrange it, Freeholder, but it's okay. When you ask for it, it's not as special. But I just want to say this is a tremendous honor for me, and I can't put into words how much this means to me and my wife, who works for the prosecutor's office. And I want to thank everyone from my office who came. It really means a lot. Thank you so much.
Wish you the best.
So now may I have a motion to approve communications?
So moved, Madam Chair.
Second.
Moved by Vice Chairman Mirabella and seconded by Freeholder Hudak. Clerk of the Board, please call the roll.
Freeholder Estrada?
Yes.
Freeholder Garrettson?
Yes.
Freeholder Hudak?
Aye.
Freeholder Palmieri Muedad?
Aye.
Freeholder Staton?
Yes.
Freeholder Williams?
Aye.
Vice Chairman Mirabella?
Aye.
And Chair Kowalski.
Yes.
Chair, you have 8 votes in the affirmative.
Thank you. And now we have minutes to approve, minutes of July 25th and August 22nd, 2019. May I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Moved by Freeholder Hudak, seconded by Freeholder Garrettson. Okay. Clerk of the Board, please call the roll.
Freeholder Estrada?
Yes to all.
Freeholder Garrettson?
Yes.
Freeholder Hudak?
Aye to all.
Freeholder Palmieri?
Aye.
Freeholder Staton?
Yes to all.
Freeholder Williams?
Aye.
Vice Chair Mirabella?
Aye to July 25th, abstained from August 22nd.
And Chair Kowalski.
Yes.
Chair, you have 8 votes in the 7 votes in the affirmative. Forgive me, 8 votes in the affirmative for the July 25th, 2019 agenda and regular meeting minutes. And you have 7 votes in the affirmative, 1 abstention for the August 22nd agenda and regular meeting minutes.
Thank you. The meeting is now open to the public for the purpose of commenting on resolutions being offered for adoption only. If you'd like to speak, please mention your name and town of residence, and kindly stick to the 5-minute time limit. Okay, seeing no one, I'll formally close this portion of the meeting, and we'll move on to approval of the resolutions. May I have a motion to adopt resolutions 2019-827 through 2019-867?
So moved, Madam Chair.
Second.
Moved by Vice Chairman Mirabella and seconded by Freeholder Hudak. Clerk of the Board, please call the roll.
Freeholder Estrada?
Yes.
Freeholder Garrettson?
Yes.
Freeholder Hudak?
Aye to all.
Freeholder Palmieri Muedad?
Aye.
Freeholder Staton?
Yes.
Freeholder Williams?
Aye.
Vice Chairman Mirabella?
Aye.
And Chair Kowalski.
Yes.
Chair, you have 8 votes in the affirmative on all resolutions.
Thank you. And now I'll open the meeting to the public for the purpose of commenting on any governmental issue that you feel may be of concern to the residents of the county. And again, kindly state your name and town of residence and stick to the 5-minute limit.
Good evening. I'm the cat lady of New Jersey, Charlotte Gallo from the Essex County, Irvington. I'm deeply disappointed that the resolution wasn't for National National Community Cat Awareness Month. You remember Charlotte DeFilippo, you gave the various parks and you said you always went to Charlotte's House for Cats. Well, when Governor Murphy was at Jerry, when he was dedicating the building for Union County, he said, I can remember Charlotte with the cats. And I said, here I am. I'm just taking over the place of what we have to do. I'm hoping we're moving forward because sometimes words go nowhere. Cats are dying. Cats are getting, they are suffering. They're multiplying. They're having kittens. And I stressed to you the first time when I came here, 1 cat, 4 years, $20,000 in each Union County district. Broadway is a mess. Elizabeth is a mess because you got to understand, people dump cats from the apartments and they figure, oh, they'll find a home. Meanwhile, they don't spay them, they don't neuter them, and they multiply. We have a huge problem in Union County, and you know, as he said, this is my passion, and I'm hoping that with all of you are going to join in, not just for me, but for all the voices that are the rescue groups in Union County. They're all crying, please help us. Please get on board. Please understand this is a serious quality of life issue, not only for the cats, for the residents. So let's get together. He stimulated me tonight when he said he came to you and you fulfilled his passion without even worrying about a budget because you knew it was the right thing to do. I trust every one of your words. I asked, Mr. Marabella was fantastic to say go for it. I've been emailing the people. They're not even responding to me. I know it's spring. I know you don't have the budget, but we need a committee. We need a plan. We have to really try to resolve the problem. It is a serious problem. And I would appreciate it if you would listen to me and become a team member. Because with one team, you have one dream. And with the team effort, it's like a bicycle spoke. Each one of us, to make the wheel spin, will help to make this problem resolved. I truly appreciate each one of you, and I truly appreciate you understand my plight. It's not only for me. Cats have a soul. Cats should not be suffering and freezing and dying out there, or being smashed by cars, or etc. We can make the difference. Let's, as Assemblyman Jamal C. Holly, my idol, states, let's go. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time. Meow!
All right, thank you, Ms. Gallo. Anyone else? Seeing no one, I'll formally close this portion of the meeting and ask for freeholder reports. Freeholder Williams?
Thank you, Chair. Tomorrow morning, I'll be joining our Chair, Freeholder Kowalski, and many other folks at Union County College, the Cranford campus, to mark the 31st anniversary of National Coming Out Day. National Coming Out Day provides encouragement for people who choose to come out to their family, their friends, co-workers, and the public at large. We as a board are very proud to support this endeavor by creating safe, welcoming spaces for LGBTQ individuals and families at all of our county events and through our partnerships with local organizations. Coming out and speaking up as lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, or allied folks is one of the most powerful and effective forces at work in the fight for LGBTQ equality. So in advance of tomorrow's event, I'd like to thank Union County College President Dr. Margaret McMenamin and the UCC community for supporting National Coming Out Day. And I hope everyone is there in spirit, if not in person. Thank you so much. That's it for me, Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Freeholder. Freeholder Hudak?
Thank you, Chair. Just a brief comment. On October 3rd, I had the pleasure, along with yourself, Freeholder Estrada, and members of our county administration, to congratulate a number of officers from the Union County Police Department: Raymond Berry, who was elevated to lieutenant, Matthew Scheibel to the rank of sergeant, and Bernard Garrity also to the rank of sergeant. I want to congratulate those three officers, as well as the other members of the Union County Police Department who received various service citations. And I will bank the rest of my time, Chair.
All right, thank you. Vice Chairman?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Everyone is invited tomorrow for the 11th annual Columbus Day flag raising ceremony at 1 o'clock on the steps of the Union County Courthouse right here in Elizabeth. I think the weather's going to cooperate, and I think we'll be able to have our ceremony outside with the flag raising. We have a great program this year in honor of the achievements of Italian Americans who continue to make extraordinary contributions to the rich, diverse fabric we call America. This year, we're honored to have as our keynote speaker Senator Nicholas Scutari, as well as two other terrific speakers, Surrogate McCourt and Freeholder Palmieri Moudad. So it's nice to have another paisan up here. We also will be joined with various members of the UNICO organizations who help us co-sponsor this event. Please come by and stay afterwards for some refreshments. A special thanks to Rose Russo for her efforts in the presentation of these refreshments. I hope to see you all there. Charlotte, I do have a quick update for you on the cat issue that you've brought forward now. This is your second meeting discussing it public, although you and I have had a few conversations in private about this. I hope you'll know that Joe Graziano is the chairman of the subcommittee that I've appointed, and we do have some work that we are putting together, kind of modeling the Essex County organization. I think they've done some good work in this area. So if you have any questions, you can talk to Director Graziano. He's sitting right behind you. I hope you'll make some time with him after the meeting to discuss some of the things that you brought up. But we are taking it seriously. I think feral cats is an issue in our county, and I think we need to continue to combat this issue. So thanks for raising the awareness. I know I appreciate it. I'm sure the rest of the freeholders do too. And with that concludes my comments, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Vice Chairman. Freeholder Garrettson?
Yes, thank you. First, I just want to thank my cousin Patrick and his daughter Soroya visiting from Georgia for joining us tonight. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And just my comments tonight are brief. They are specifically highlighting the issue of the ballot on demand. So the Freeholder Board is very proud to support an innovative technology that helps ensure the elections are user-friendly, secure, and accessible. With that in mind, I would like to remind all the voters in Union County that our clerk is currently pilot testing a new system for vote-by-mail ballots. The new system prints customized ballots for each vote-by-mail user in a matter of seconds. It saves time for the voter, and it can also serve as considerable amount on printing costs and other expenses. If you are planning to apply for a vote-by-mail ballot for the upcoming general election in November, you are welcome to try the new system. It is available at the county clerk's main office located in the county courthouse at 2 Broad Street in Midtown Elizabeth. If you would like more information about applying for a vote-by-mail ballot, please call the county clerk's election division at 908-527-4996 or Google it. Thank you. That's my comments this evening.
Thank you, Freeholder. Freeholder Palmieri Moded?
Thank you, Chair. October is a very busy month for our community events that are on the Union County calendar, and I'm going to highlight 3, although if you go on our website, there are plenty more. First, our annual 4 Centuries in a Weekend history event is coming up next Saturday, October 19th, and Sunday, October 20th. I believe this is our biggest event yet. We have 35 house museums and historic sites open to the public throughout the county. So as you can see, our county is rich with history. On Friday evening, October 25th, our residents with disabilities and special needs ages 16 and up are invited to a county-wide Halloween bash at the Rahway Recreation Center. It is a drop-off event, but parents are able to stay if they'd like to, and caregivers. There will be a dance party, games and activities, a haunted house, a costume contest, and arts and crafts. And on the evening of October 30th, the Admiral William F. Halsey Junior Health and Public Safety Academy in Elizabeth will host a special presentation on the life of Admiral William F. Halsey, one of America's greatest military leaders and a native of Elizabeth. For more details on these and any of our other events, please visit Union County online or follow us on social media. That's all I have tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Freeholder. Freeholder Estrada?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Couple of events that I represented the county. The first one was organized by Brandon Gibbons, the Director of Community Development, which is the Division of Community Services, which is a naturalization ceremony for new citizens. And for me, it was a very, very special event because back in 1980, on October the 20th, I had the opportunity to actually sworn to be a U.S. citizen in the same location, just a few pews behind. So for me, it was something, a very moving remembrance of how I became a U.S. citizen and the commitment that I made then to this great country. Let me just say that I had the opportunity to be the Masters of Ceremony, which gave me a little leeway in terms of controlling some of the things that were going on. We had, and I'll go through some of the things, the Union County Sheriff's officers were the presentations of colors. We had Anarelli McNair, which is the Union County Health Officer, who sang the national anthem as well as God Bless America. So we had a lot of participation from the county. I know we're not done yet. There's more participation. We also had our own county manager, Ed Oatman, who did the Pledge to Allegiance, very important. And we were honored to have Tamika Gray, who is the Deputy District Director for USCIS, which is U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, as well as she gave a message from the present acting director nationally. And to top that, even we had a message from Donald Trump, our president. So I tell you, couldn't ask for any better opportunity. Of course, as the Masters of Ceremony, I reminded individuals the importance of elections. And it just happens that on Tuesdays, the voting machines, the new voting machines are outside of the courtrooms in the first floor. So they also got an opportunity to learn how to use the machines. I believe there was 30 individuals who were was sworn in by, of course, the Honorable Karen Cassidy, who herself gave some information as to her family and the levels of immigration that has happened in terms of her life. So I tell you, we were very honored to have a lot of personal information that was shared. We had individuals from about 18 different countries. I got Amy back there giving me the updates that she's correcting me as I go. Thank you, Amy, very much. Amy Wagner was also there. And we also had an individual, a lady who was the keynote speaker, Raquel Morsi, who is part of the a member of the Make the Road New Jersey, who spoke about the challenges that she has had in the 30 years that she's been in this country. But I tell you, it was a great opportunity. I think that if anything, we found out, of course, Elizabeth Montes and her crew from the We Are One were also there as well. And the job that they do together in the joint effort of Union County and the FAL-CIO. But it was a great opportunity. I know that the people that were there really felt the importance of being an American and the pride that goes along with it. We have individuals from England, India. I know we have 4 from Cuba. We were well represented there, but we have people from Portugal. We have people from, let's see, well, anyway, 18 countries were represented really, really well, and it was a really nice event. Later on that evening, I attended the Union County Fatherhood Initiative Coalition, which is something, it's an organization in Union County that does a lot of things associated with fathers and fathers that are not necessarily involved with their families in terms of trying to get them to be part of it. We know that that when there's a father in a family setting, things run very, very different. So hopefully that's something that they will keep on doing. The main goal was men standing in the shoulders of men. This is a men-to-men type of advocacy, which at times I think is very critical to make sure that we get people involved. And I must say, they had a group called Lance Bryan Trio. It's a sax, it's a main part of the trio. They were outstanding. The jazz playing was, personally I like jazz, and it was really, really outstanding. But that pretty much concludes my comments, Madam Chair. Tuesday was a great day for me. Very busy, and I enjoyed it very much.
Thank you, Freeholder.
You used up all your banked time.
No. I may have
Jimmy,
gone over.
Jimmy.
Second that.
Listen, I may
Duly
have gone over
noted.
by 30
Duly
seconds.
noted.
I think I'm going to use my buddy Hudak's number. He banked a little time today.
Think you used it up.
Come on. You're my brother, man. Come on.
All right, well.
And the family from Georgia.
Yes.
I hope you're enjoying it.
Well done, Freeholder Estrada. And now on to Freeholder Staten.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming out. I will continue with the many events that's happening in Union County. On Wednesday, October 23rd, the public is invited to a free women's health fair at the atrium at Liberty Hall, 1085 Morris Avenue in Union Township. It will be held from 8 to 11 a.m., and there will be free health screenings and giveaways and a panel discussion featuring leading female physicians. This is a good opportunity to hear from experts, get the facts about women's health issues, and update your health screenings. More details are available through the Union County Office on Women online at ucnj.org/women. Also coming up, at the Liberty Hall campus on Monday, October 28th, there will be free workshops for nonprofit organizations in Union County. And that'll be from 6:30 to 9 p.m. at the Wagon Shed located at 1003 Morris Avenue. Organizations that receive funding through Union County grants are especially encouraged to come. For more information on that event, please contact the Department of Cultural and Heritage Affairs at 908-558-2550. And also, I would like to piggyback off of Freeholder Marabella and just say thank you to Ms. Gala, that we appreciate your passion. I see you over there. And that we definitely are working on this. We have a whole packet of research. It's not going unnoticed, so, but as I explained, it's gonna take some time. But we are actively working on it, and here's a package that all of us received. So we appreciate you and thank you. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. Have a good evening.
Thank you. County Manager, any comments?
Thank you, Chairman. I'd just like to donate my time to Freeholder Strata. So
Appreciate it very much.
yeah.
All right. County Council?
No comments, Madam Chair, thank you.
I'm paid.
Thank you. Well, I will add a report on an event that I attended along with Freeholder Palmieri Mudet and Freeholder Granados and Freeholder Hudak this past Sunday, the run and walk and in Oak Ridge Park in Clark for the Ryan Patrick Fiella Foundation. The Ryan Patrick Fiella Foundation is a charity group founded by Al Fiella, former county manager, and his wife Mary. It was established in memory of Al's son, Ryan, who passed away in the year 2000 when he was just 13 years old. The foundation awards scholarships and raises money for youth activities, and I'm pleased to report that the event was a great success, raising thousands of dollars that will be donated to Prevention Links, which works to combat substance abuse. Since 2001, the foundation has raised more than $125,000 for charity, and previous scholarship winners have performed volunteer work throughout the country in peer counseling programs and obtained advanced degrees in a number of professions. I'd also like to remind everyone that we are accepting nominations for the 28th Annual Union County Women of Excellence Awards. Those will be held in March, but we are accepting nominations until I think the beginning of December. The awards celebrate women who have made a powerful impact on life here in Union County. And it's really a great way to recognize the efforts of an employee or a volunteer or some kind of leader in your community who may not have received the attention that they deserve. So please call Nancy Malta at 908-527-4298 or email her at nmalta, nmalta@ucnj.org for more information. So on that note, I will ask for a motion to adjourn.
So moved, Madam Chair.
All in favor?
Aye.
Oh, second, sorry.
Second.
Seconded, yes. All right, all in favor, aye. Thank you, we're adjourned.